This is Lisa with Lisa's Landscape and Design, and today we are talking about the Royal Purple Smoke Tree. I love this tree. I just think it is such a happy tree. It is not conveying very well in this light. I was hoping that you might be able to see. It almost looks brown, but it is a deep plum color. And the flowers on this, while they do tend to range from a very pinky mauve, mine tend to go directly into these little flowering children that are almost a yellowy orange color. The reason that I love this is one of many. One, obviously, it's just a standout in the landscape. It has this beautiful purple deep plum foliage, and can range in shape. Mine I allowed to kind of just be bushy, big and bushy. And then you can also buy a single trunk variety that would be a little taller than this, as it turns out, once it is not putting so much effort into being wide. Mine, it's about probably at least 10 feet wide, about 12 feet tall. And as I mentioned, it is a beautiful standout specimen. It is super drought tolerant once it's established. The bees, I'm going to catch this little baby here, absolutely love it. It is a really cool plant in the spring. The new, let's see if I can catch one of these. The new growth is actually bright red, as you can see on the stems there. And then it turns into this deep, deep plum color. They'll range from plum to red really throughout the season, depending on the, just kind of the light and such. But then in the fall, they get these really stunning fall display of orange, purple, red, just glorious before it drops its leaves. Obviously, it's a deciduous tree. And as I mentioned, just very drought tolerant, very adaptable to our climate, which I love. The American smoke tree is a more native version that would also do very well in the Texas landscape with low water, little to no maintenance. I don't know that they have any disease issues. And the reason it's called smoke tree is for what you're seeing here now is the flower plumes. If I can kind of back up a little bit and show you what it looks like. If we had a little breeze, it almost looks like smoke is coming off the tree. Hence the name. And I just can't encourage you strongly enough to give this a shot. It's one of those that the neighbors seem to stop and comment on quite a bit, and I think because it's just so contrasting to a lot of the typical green that you would find in the Texas landscape. There's my Anacacho orchid, one of our beautiful locals that couldn't be more stunning as well, and they make a really nice contrast with that bright green and the deep purple backdrop. This is one I use for a neighbor hider because it is so wide. You can put it on the side of your house or someplace, kind of train it to go where you want so that it gives you maximum view or distraction of a view, whichever you prefer. And again, I just am in love with this plant because of its unusual qualities: drought, just super drought resistant, deer resistant, low maintenance, all the bells and whistles, and with that, it's just a stunner on top of it all. So hope I encourage you to give this a try. They can be hard to find, I think, because they're so popular, but again, either this one or the American smoke tree, you can't go wrong. And with that, go get your garden on.